Hello, church. I'd like to share with you the story of Honi, the circle maker. Honi lived in the 1st century before Christ, so approximately a generation before Jesus was born. During that time, there was a terrible drought in the land that threatened to destroy an entire generation of people, and their only hope was a gentleman by the name of Honi, who was known for his skill at prayer. Honi entered the city of Jerusalem, and he marked a circle in the ground, and then he sat down in that circle, and he prayed, "Lord of the universe, I swear before your great name that I will not move from this circle until you have shown mercy upon your children." Shortly after he prayed this prayer, it began to rain. It was a light drizzle, and the people were in awe, just shocked at how God had answered this prayer. But Honi wasn't satisfied, and so he lifted up his voice and he says, "Not for such rain have I prayed, but for rain that will fill cisterns, pits, and caverns." Shortly, the sprinkle became a heavy torrential downpour with huge drops that threatened to flood the area, that threatened to do terrible damage. Once again, Honi refined his prayer. "Not for such rain have I prayed, but for rain of your favor, blessing, and graciousness." And then, as if by command, the rains lightened up and became a calm, peaceful rain, heavy enough to quench the land, to refill their cisterns, and to provide them with the water that they needed to sustain their lives. I tell you that story because we find ourselves at a crossroads as a congregation. We're at a place where we have decisions that need to be made, and some of the decisions that we need to make are not going to be easy. In fact, most of them are not going to be easy, and we need guidance. This past Sunday, a group of leaders in the congregation walked around the church building. We marked our own figurative circle around the church building, and we've each committed to praying at a specific time every day to ask God to give us a clear direction and guidance for the future of our congregation. And so we invite you to join us in this practice. We don't know how long it will be before God answers this prayer, but I can tell you from experience doing these circle prayers in the past, God does answer. And so I'm asking if you are willing to help participate with us, that you would pick a specific time every day, hopefully the same time every day, and devote that time to praying specifically for God's guidance for this congregation. And I would ask that you make this a separate time from your other regular daily prayers, assuming you have regular daily prayers, and if not, that's another conversation that you and I should probably have. If you want to come down and walk your own circle around the church, that would be wonderful. If you want to pull out a map of the city and just draw a circle around where the church will be located, just as a reminder to you to stay focused, it's a wonderful way to do that. But I would just invite you to join with us in prayer so that when we make our decisions, we can be certain that God's hand is guiding us. God bless you, and I hope to see you soon.